why, like, when people say you're pissing me off, that's low key a narcissistic trait. How
But if
your
you
actions is really affecting me
can we be
to do
gaslit?
something to you.
Can we be gaslit to react a certain way? And then, so if I say you're peeing me off or you made me do that, it's, could it be just a reaction of something you actually did do, and you this because you know my
Yeah, we
personality, because you know this thing that you do is going to make me react a certain way. You know, like, I don't know.
yeah
These
we
words are.
So a lot of it, so the thing is, the reason why a lot of it kind of feels like everybody balls it up into like, oh, it's just all narcissism, is because there are pieces that are in relation to each other. So you
true.
have forms of manipulation in being gaslit. You have forms of manipulation in what a narcissist would do, because all of it is trying to skew to for them to have the advantage over you to an extent. Like the end game is, I want to rule over you somehow, whether it's psychologically, physically, whatever. So all of those traits roll into so many different things that the definitions all also are components that of narcissism. So it's hard to kind of differentiate because people just use a word or use a similar word and like, oh yeah, that's it right there. And it's so much more to it if you actually defined it as such
I
properly.
think the thing
But
is, I think there
sometimes
is a lot more to it. But something that I do is, like, if I can notice and there's like signs that somebody may be showing signs of narcissist, whatever, being narcissist or gaslighting, like, it immediately makes me think there's something else wrong with the person, right? And so it's like, if I'm going to choose, if I'm going to issue, because normal healthy people don't tend to have narcissistic characteristics. They don't tend to the
Not
gaslight.
true. That's not
And
true.
do
Everyone,
what?
that's untrue.
That's
Most
not
look,
people have
true.
the
That's
traits of
not true.
narcissism.
Can I finish
There's
my
there's
statement?
there's
Just
over
like,
eight
Can I
different.
finish
There's
my
she ain't
statement?
finished. She
go
ain't
ahead.
finished. She ain't finished. She ain't finished.
You know, like, even the urge, and this is not like a, this is me speaking. Even the urge to interject while somebody else is talking, I have to be cognitive or cognizant of the fact that we have urges to do things that we may be healthy people, but that's not a healthy reaction to do. And so I'm not saying you not a narcissist because you're showing this, or normal people don't show signs of characteristics of things that aren't healthy. But if somebody continuously and overly does these things, it should trick something in our own healthy mind that they may need help. And if we are able to help. If not, then of course remove yourselves. Here I go, host, going in circles again. But I just think, like,
Nah,
we
you good.
look at
Come on.
these things and people, and judge them, instead of looking at these things and people and wanting to offer love and help and support to bring them out of it, because it's not a normal thing. Like, we all do portray and have characteristics of ourselves that are selfish and are all these things. But if we are that regularly in our daily lives, and it's not normal, and we helping or not. That's all.
well, I think you're right. I mean, in my statement earlier, I said we do have to give ourselves a level of grace. We do have to give ourselves a level of patience. However, it does it you have to also understand your level of tolerance. A lot of people, because I could easily manipulate the circumstance, well, I'm sick and you're supposed to be here to help me. Like, if you're having that mindset, then you are going to be there even when you're like, man, this person is really draining me. And you don't want to put yourself in a position where you're constantly being drained of your energy, your positive attitude, your assistance in actually helping that person because they're constantly combating you. That's where things become an issue. So it's all about, we talk about all these panels talk about discernment and understanding who you are and where you want to be and what your level of tolerance is and your boundary line. And it's easier said than done because a lot of times we usually find out things that we don't like about the other person once we're in the thick of it. So you have to really just
Into the thick of
have
it.
those reviews of yourself to understand what you want, what you don't want, and how long you're willing to tolerate it.
Does anyone else here have
Hi, everybody. Sorry. Hey, player.
Howdy.
Hello.
Anyone